start this meeting. Okay, fine. Okay, so let me log in with our user, and we can go ahead with our setups. So I am in underscore IMPL. SEM. So this one is different. Fast. So let me go to this. Okay. So let us go to the setup on maintenance. So here I just want to create the all these setups banks. Okay, let me go to the manage bank, and for that, so let us go to the financials, manage banks. Click on manage banks. Click on manage banks, and ours is G. We are using G only. Just click on new, and here we can create a bank. So here I am just let us create for India. Okay. I think let us go for US as otherwise we are using seeded data, right? Most of the time we are using seeded data. So let me go for that. I think this size is small, right? Let me increase size. I think it is fine. You are fine, right? Now you are able to see it better way. Let me.
Yes.
Because here you can increase, you can go for control plus or minus. You can increase, decrease because sometimes we are not able to visible some fields. So here I am taking the United States. Search here. United States. Click on OK. And the bank name. I am going to take the bank name. So the bank name itself. So I can take G underscore BOA, Bank of America. Okay. BOA. Okay. Bank of America. Code I can take. So Bank of America. So now you can click on save and close. Yeah, this is the way to create. And next one is so I have just created bank. Okay. So let me go in this way. Okay. So then main is bank branches. Okay. So this one, what you can do is click on done. We can create the branches, bank branches. Okay. So for this, if you are, so I will give you all the setup list because I am preparing. I showed you right earlier. Okay. One more thing, Kishore, the recording. So I don't want. Okay, fine. So here, so just click on bank branches. I want to create the bank branches. Okay. So the bank is G. Ours is BG bank. And here G underscore. So we can take any kind of NYC branch, New York branch. Okay, so here it's all the is not mandatory, all these fields. So if it is really required, then we can check with the client or the bank, and then we will update it. Save and close. Fine. So now I want to create a account, bank account. Manage bank account. So this will be helpful. So that's why I'm preparing all the task list in one area. Because what happens is we can't while searching. So here it's a easy one. Just to copy the task and then we can do easily. And if you are comfortable, and we can complete at least 50 to 100 tasks in a day itself as well. Because once you are comfortable with the application. But going to the navigation, so it is a difficult. Okay, and anyhow, if you go to the navigational path also, you will get the same task only. But here, what happens is you need to have the you need to you need to copy the main name. Otherwise, it will not get it. So manage bank account. Click on bank account. So let me create it. So bank branch. So ours is G branch. Okay. So let me type G. You will get it. And the account name. So ours is G account. So I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, any 10 digits. Okay. So otherwise, what I can take is G account name. Okay. So Bank of America account or checking account. We have in US they have checking and savings account, checking account, and here we have okay. And currency I can take the currency USD and legal entity. So legal entity, what I can do is I can let me take the default one. Default one. So the US legal entity, we have the US legal entity, ESLU. So US legal entity, just click on. This is a seeded one, which is developed by Oracle. So others are not not mandatory. So here I am using this one for payables purpose and receivables. So I don't want a payroll now. So I'm using these two things. Okay. So let me go for the cash account. Cash account. Cash account is mandatory here. Cash account. So let me take the cash account, click on OK. So if you want this account for the netting, so we have the netting feature. So we'll discuss later, API or netting like that. If you want, you can use netting account. Okay. So, so this one. So the payment documents and everything we will create later. Okay. While discussing the payment related topics, we will discuss later. So here controls, we don't need this one. Okay. So we will discuss this one while discussing the cash management. So and security also. So because so you can use the security. So that means that so this guy okay for this user only can do this one. Okay, because I think it is secured bank account by users and roles. You can enable this one, and then what we can do is so you can add up because for example this user FI pin underscore IMPL user can view this account. Other users can't view that. So we have this kind of functionality. We can secure like this. Other users can't view this account. Okay, so I am not giving this one. And business unit access. Okay, you can provide the access for this business unit. Okay, so here I'm just taking the business unit because our G business is not there because it's already erased. US, so I'm just taking US business unit. We have the US business unit, US1 business unit. Let me take US1 business unit. Okay, so then click on OK. Click on OK. Then save and close. Save and close. It is saved. Then click on done. This is the way to create the banks. Let me go to the supplier. So if it is everything fine, so we will create an invoice today as well. So and check the invoice entries. Okay. So let me go for the supplier. So usually suppliers we used to create in the procurement. Okay, so let me go to the navigator. In the navigator itself, so now let me downsize. I'm not able to view this one. You can downsize. You can see the procurement. So in the procurement area, we will get suppliers kind of stuff. I think you're able to see the procurement here. Value chain, payables, fixed asset, cash management. Okay. So procurement is not here because it's a financial activity. Procurement is not there. So what I can do is let me go to the implementation user. So and assign the procurement stuff. Okay. So create implementation user, right? We have the create implementation user. Then it will go to IDM. Okay. Create implementation user. Yeah, create implementation user. Just click on here. So it will go to IDM. So and let me check with this user. So otherwise I can create our own user and we can do that. We can create our own user and we can click on administration. So let me do that in that way. That is better always. Okay. Anyhow, we will have this data for 1 week only. Okay. So I'm just creating G user. G user. Okay. So the login is like this G and dot user. Okay. Password I'm taking Oracle or SCL 2020 and you can give the password, confirm password or SCLE 2020 and organization. You can give the organization name. Click on add. User type employee. Okay. And save.
Here, what is this organization accelerate users
So
run?
actually this organization is a seed organization. So this is a kind of HR organization. So HR seed organization because all the employees will be in the HR organization, right? So this is a seed HR organization. So in the real time, what we can do is we can create our own organization and we can give it. But in the demo instance, what Oracle has given, Oracle so it has mandated the access to create the own HR organization. It's not enterprise. It is not an enterprise organization. It's a HR organization which is used to create the employees or users. In this demo instance,
Okay.
so Oracle is giving the default organization for all the users. You can create all the users based on this accelerate users like that. But in the real time, what we can do is we can go to the HRMS, we can create our own organization.
So this is this again this how this user is tied to the enterprise.
With this user, right?
Yeah, yeah, like a business group we used to have in um, EBS, now it is enterprise structure, right?
Yeah. What we can do is we can map the enterprise structure to the organization, HR organization.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. So in that way we can do that.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So just go to the roles. Okay. So here I am just giving all the roles. Okay. So let me give the roles. So actually, these are the main roles. IT security manager. Okay, because I am giving both the roles. So there are two roles. One is implementation user roles, and other is transaction user roles. Okay. So in the implementation user roles, IT security manager, and one more thing is application implementation consultant, and one more thing is employee. So these are the okay. And here in the transaction user roles, what happens is we have so we can go for the general accountant. Okay, this is for GL payroll. This is sorry payables. This is for AP and procurement. This is for procurement kind of thing. So what I can do is so now we'll assign general accounting, payroll, and procurement. So this is for transaction. This is for setup. So we'll add up all because I don't no need to switch over the responsibility. So we can check the transaction. We can check the setup parallel. Because let us try to create a supplier and let us try to create one kind of invoice today.
Okay. So Prasad, this is like a data role and job role, is it? Whatever you have just segregated?
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So actually here the thing is that we have the job role,
Yeah.
duty role, data
Duty
role.
role.
Okay.
Okay.
So here duty role, job role plus mm, duty role is a data role.
Okay.
Okay. Here,
Uh-huh.
so for example, so my data role is general accountant, US primary ledger. Okay. So here you can see that general accountant is a kind of a job and US primary ledger is a kind of a duty. So if you add up two, then it is a kind of a data role,
Okay, okay, okay.
right? So we don't have the profile options, all these things here. We don't have the responsibility. So this is the responsibility. So using the responsibility, we can do all the activities related to general ledger. In the same way,
Hmm.
payables. In the same way, procurement. So let me show you.
General accountant is a job and primary ledger is a duty.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Okay. So based on that, data will be generated. Data role will be
Okay, okay.
generated. Sorry. So let me go to the all these consultants. So implementation, search. So implementation consultant. Yeah, you can see that. So implementation consultant. I just want to add. Okay. So in the same way, so let me add a IT security manager employee. Because no need to save here, it's by default it will save. Employee search. So how is the market, Kishore? So EBS, I didn't observe any calls. So even so, how you are feeling, and I think you may have some kind of
Yeah,
a discussion with our colleagues, right? So how it is? Oh,
yeah. Means I did not study the market yet, Prasad.
okay,
So basically, I want to first learn these things and parallelly, kind of, if you have some, you said like freelancing and of kind of thing, right? If you get something
also in so let me start it. Okay. Here the application and implementation employee, and we have other role called IT security manager. IT security manager. So yeah, this one IT security manager. Okay, now it's fine. So we are a good for the implementation. So let me check for the transaction kind of thing. Transaction, uh, general accountant, payables and procurement. So let me go for the general accountant. So whenever we query, we need to query the these things. Okay, job and duty, both things. I want to query general accountant, general accountant, ES primary. Okay, search it. Yeah. So here I am able to get, I think, so general accountant, ES primary. So let me take the general account manager. I hope that so I will get all for the manager responsibility. So we can call it as a responsibility. This kind of a data role, this role is a kind of a data role is a kind of a responsibility. So then let me go for this is the GL. Let me add for payables. So this one, the GL is based on the ledger, and payables is based on
business unit.
correct. So I can go for the account payable ES1. So I think so we have ES1, ES2, payable ES1. So let me go for ES1, business unit. Okay. So in the same way, let me add up procurement. Procurement, yes, business unit. So account, yeah, procurement for ES1 business unit. So project accountant, right? So procurement request start. Request. So let me take these two, the procurement preparer and procurement requester. Okay. So now let me log out and let me log in with this one. I hope that I will get. So g.user. So this one is Oracle. ORACLE 2020. Send. So it will ask for the password. ORACLE 2020. So this I am giving cloud. CLOUD 2020. CLOUD 2020. Submit. So how here ours is g.user. So cloud 2020. That is my password. Okay, I am in G user. So let me check it. So let me check I can get the procurement or not. Yeah, yeah, I got it. Okay, procurement suppliers. Now let me go for the suppliers. So now let us create one supplier and create one invoice. So today let us target for this. Let us target for this. Okay. Okay. So this one. So this is the work list. Okay. Here it is the work list. We have the manage supplier and so let me go for manage supplier. Click on manage supplier. I am not getting the create window. So manage an import only. Okay. So manage means you can search it. So you can search the suppliers. Okay, but so create button should be there. So let me refresh. Otherwise, at least we'll go for one or two. This one other setups, and we'll come back.
Okay.
So actually, this is in the procurement itself we will create. So in suppliers, so we don't have the option in the AP. Okay, in the AP, so in the EBS we used to create using the AP, right? In the AP, so they had separated only for invoice and payments. So invoice and payments for the AP, okay, and for the procurement side. So in the procurement side, you can do that. You can do suppliers creation.
So the one setup is not at any two places now, right, Prasad?
So one setup is not so in two places you are saying, right? So
It's not at two places.
yeah,
Earlier we used to have the same setup,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Here it's not like that. So, but yeah, for the offerings we have. Okay, for offering, what happens is if I am implementing for so financial offering, so and if you select two offerings, then one setup will be there definitely. Okay, I had selected financial offering and procurement offering. So in that case, what happens if you go for the managed legal entity, then you can see the managed legal entity in both the ways. So in the financial offering and procurement. But if you select only one offering, so one setup will be one place only. But especially in the transaction part, so we don't have the the setups in the one place because so it is separated. Everything is separated based on the usage only. So if you see this one in the navigator, the marketing it is different, and sales is different, and payables, costing, product management, so payroll. So everything is different. So they have their own fixtures is different. So you don't have multiple different setups in the same offering in the same place. but here the supply is same. So we used to create a supply here only, but here I am getting a issue. I am not able to create. So create button is not there. So let me check once again whether if there is any kind of a procurement kind of role is there. It's a separate role. Well, usually
Okay,
procurement is there. So with the procurement only we will get it. Okay. G ours is G user. Search it. Yeah, click on the roles and here click on assign. Okay, here what we can do is supplier. We don't have supplier different. So let me check. From the procurement itself we have okay supplier administrator. Where yes. Okay. So let me check with software administrator. Usually from procurement itself we will get it. Software administrator. Click on OK. So we can search it. Okay. So let me go to supplier. And this is a work list. We call it as a work list. This one is a task or work list. Okay. So click on work list. Yeah, we are not able to get it. Okay. Okay. Let me go to setup. So let me create at least some small setups. So tomorrow we'll come up with this one and we can complete. So let me go for manage payment methods. Okay. I think one we missed one kind of a data roles. Manage payment method. So this is a payment method because we have different payment methods. Check, cash, so wire like that. So we can create our own. So click on search. So these are all the different payment methods. Okay. So we let me check. Click. So usually we can use the payment methods which are available. But if you want, you can create. If a client want with their own name, then what we can do is we can create our own payment method. G check. So then we can use this one. Otherwise, we can use our own payment method. Okay. If you are specific for the operating unit, you can specific it. So then what we can do is we can specific. You can just click on specific and you can add up. You can add up. But if you click on all, then any operating we can use for any kind of operating unit. So receivable customer. So if any kind of a refunds, cash management. So for any kind of cash management activities, we can use this one. So usually we use check for any kind of a payment method for payables, receivables, and cash management. So you can save and close. So like this, we can create n number of so payment methods. Okay. So next one is let me go for the manage distribution sets. Okay, payment related we will do tomorrow. Payment related topics, distribution sets. Okay. So we'll plan tomorrow to we can complete. We'll complete the related setups and invoice and payment. Manage distribution sets. We have the different distribution sets. You can also check it. So we have the different distribution sets. So if you edit it, okay. So we have the distribution set, right? So okay, percentage distribution sets percentage. If you have 100 percentage and distribution sets, okay. So you can use the distribution name and percentage, and you can correlate. Okay. So for example, for 50% for one thing, so you are distributing your kind of expenses. So so based on the department or something. Okay, so now let me create one distribution set for us. We can use the default one, otherwise we can create our own. So click on new. So I want to create for our business unit. So let me take our seeded business unit, which is ES1. Okay, ES1 business unit. So ES1 business unit. Click on OK. Okay. So here I am taking GE distribution sets set. Okay. So you can copy paste here. Okay. So here let us give the distribution set details. Okay. Distribution percentage I am taking just 50% to one distribution, another one. Okay. 50%. It's a kind of a so I can take 50% for department. So I can take. So let me check the segments here. So based on that. Okay. So here we have the department wise we can take or company wise or account wise. Okay. So this one is we can take let me take the advertisements. Okay, for the advertisement product one. For the product one, this one. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay, for the product. So this one for product one for the. So I can say that laptops for the laptops. Okay. Laptop product. So I can change the description as well. Okay, so here you can check the advertisements. Okay, advertisements. TV, search it. Advertisement account 63163,180. Okay, click on OK. This is laptop, right? This one is laptop, right? Product is laptop. I think most of the people are using this time, so that's why. So we have evening. It would be better the server because across the world, the US and India people all are using this time only. So that's why it is some kind of slow. And let me yeah. So let me copy this one, and this one is laptop product laptop advertisement for laptop. Okay. So let me give the distribute set. That number two is the 50%, and this one advertisement. So when you kind of tab, I think we have the tab. So let me check it. So let me go for check it. We can change it. We can change the product because that account is the same thing. I'm just changing tablet or smartphone whatever it is. These are the cost. Okay. So how it is? Okay. 50% advertisement for tab. So like this. Okay. Save and close. So we can do the distribution because it will be useful while creating the invoice. So while creating the invoice, you can use the distribution steps, and then we can create the invoices. This is the okay. So okay, Kishore. So what I can do is tomorrow I will come up with the supplier. So tomorrow, so let us create a supplier, and then we create one invoice and transfer to invoice data to GL. Okay, and we can check the journal. So that is one scenario. And other scenario is we will complete the payment related setups, and we will do that payment. So tomorrow we let us plan to create invoice and to do the payment. So then we will complete the basic concept for the account payables. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And what we can do is so please go through this link. Okay. So here because we are getting the different servers, as you know, and they are so because as it is a global server, right? So Oracle is deleting the data.